Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Sarah. Thanks for coming along. So today we're going to be doing a little experiment that I've been planning out for some time. Basically what I'm wanting to do is I have a bunch of different Haworthias, which Haworthias in my opinion are one of the easiest growing succulents. They seem to just pretty much grow anywhere. They don't always need a lot of shade. They don't need a lot of water. They're just really, whoa, cat decided to grab. Stop being bad. Lucy, okay, no more. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, so as I was saying, what was I saying? Haworthias, yes, I love them. I think they're cute. Some I like better than others. I actually ended up buying some that I'm not a huge fan of, but for experiment's sake, I figured we'd try it. So I have this spot in my front yard, or more of an entryway, that is primarily deep shade. I can't really find much I've had some growing here, but it doesn't grow super well. But I figured what we'll try is Haworthias. So we're gonna go through, plant this area, and check back in, 3 to 6 months, just kind of see how it's going and see what works and what doesn't. So figure you don't know if you don't try. So let's go collect a bunch of Haworthias and get this thing going. All right, let's go. Okay, so we have Haworthias. We have these two. And I know I have a whole big bin of them. Where did they go? So I have a bunch of these zebra Haworthias, which to me grow everywhere and anywhere. So we're gonna use all of those guys. Got a couple in this little hodgepodge, which I've been cleaning my yard, and just these are my leftover cuttings that I'm not quite sure what I want to do with yet, so that's where they're going. So we're back ready to get started. I have a couple different Haworthias that, well, which I know and some I have never used before much. So I have a bunch of different zebra Haworthias that I just pulled from the backyard, and lots of well-established Haworthias. This one I'm really a fan of. He's so cute with the white. Then I have a couple different ones that I picked up. I've never really had this one. Is a Haworthia coarctata. I'll go ahead and link its name up there so you can see, but he's very similar to a Haworthia zebra. A little bit pokier on the top, but not much, that I just picked up. We'll see how he does. He is a little spiky. I probably don't think I normally would get something this spiky personally, but this is experimenting. So this one does say full sun, and this one is a Haworthia vicosa. So we'll see what it means. But this one does say full sun, and it flowers white flowers. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna try that one. And then I have another Haworthia, really cute. I don't know what this one is. I got it at swap meet. If anyone knows, please tell me, because he's really cute. And then I also have this one, which is looking really sad right now because he's just been sitting out, but we're going to use him as well. And then I also have a Sanseveria that I'm going to use. I like the lighter colored ones. I'm going to stick him in the corner here, and we'll see how he goes. I'm not really a huge Sanseveria fan, to be honest, but I figured these things pretty much you can't kill them, so we're going to try him out too. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to add some more newer soil here, add some pumice to kind of help with drainage. We're not going to do a lot of watering here in general, but still are going to water every once in a while. So let's go get this thing started. Okay, so as you can see right here, that is the actual drainage, not drainage, but the vent for my dryer. So I'm not obviously planting right in front of the dryer vent. I do have something to put in front of there to kind of direct so the heat isn't on the succulents. So. Okay, so we have our little concrete turtle with our pre-made ways to keep for the vent. And so we're going to be planting over here and then over here. I know this is super not sturdy, but I'm going to be putting some rocks when I'm all done to keep everything more sturdy. So let's go ahead and start planting some things up. Okay, so I basically have just placed around where I want things for the most part. I have the different Haworthias I talked about, and then I also have a couple different ones that I forgot to mention. I'm putting in this Sanseveria cylindrical, I think it's called, and then this Gasteria, I think it's Gasteria marble, but I'm going to double check, and I'm going to make a list of all the known plants, and I'll link it down, I'll put it down below. And then over here, I also have a Sansevieria, the different Sanseverias, and then the same plants at another Gasteria, and then this is one other one I added. I'm not quite sure what it is, but we'll put, I know it's a type of Haworthia. So I'll bring you guys back when this is all done. I will say planting in the ground is kind of new to me. I'm used to planting in pots. It's kind of a whole different experience. So work in progress. Okay, well, I think we have everything planted. I realized after I started putting things in that I wanted to put rocks in here. So I took everything out, put some rocks in. I'm liking the rocks. So I have 3 in here, and then I have 5 over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this really cool burgundy top dressing I have all through this. Probably put some more rocks in with the turtle. And over here is all done too. Since I actually know what this is called, I'm gonna go ahead and keep these, maybe put them in the back so you don't see them, but I like to keep these around located close to where my plants are so I can remember what they even are. And let's go ahead and add some top dressing and then we'll be done. Okay, so like I was saying, it's a little dark, but the water sure makes the rocks look really pretty. So we have our Sansevieria back there, Gasteria. I put, so the sun, I didn't really discuss lighting in here. So the sun comes, so this is an east facing, there's cat, east facing over there. And so like I was saying, during summertime, we usually, the light stays here till about, it gets some intermediate sunlight until about 9 to 10 a.m. During the winter, which we're in right now, I would say by even 7:30, there is no sunlight, if even that. So it's an extremely shady location. So the sun definitely hits here. So I put this one right here. This was the, I forget to be honest, the Haworthia vicosa. This one had said in the directions that it wanted full sun, so I picked it where it needed the most sun. This one right here, I feel like when I did have it before, it was a lot shorter, and I feel like as it's grown and it hasn't been getting the best sunlight, it kind of started doing the elongating towards the sun. So I went ahead and put him where he's going to get the most sun. So the sun comes here, and then also this is going to be really shaded in here, I know. And then we have our turtle with our little vent, and then over here we do traditionally get, the corner gets sun. That is so cute. I love that plant. Anyway, back to what we're looking at. So the corner gets sun, and then, so I did put the Sansevieria right here. I put an unknown Haworthia here. I kind of think I might know what it is because I think I got another one that has a name. So I'm going to go ahead and post that here. It may or may not be it. If it's wrong, please let me know. And then this was that new little guy. It's a Haworthia coarctata. Bunch of little zebra plants, Gasteria, more Haworthias, zebra Haworthias, Sanseveria cylindrical. And I put top dressing on for a couple reasons. A, I think it looks great. I don't want to see dirt. And then also B, apparently when I took this entire thing out, the cat was using this as a litter box. So this should detract her from this, when she has a whole yard to go in. I don't know why she has to go here. Well, I guess it's a lot softer and nicer, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, well, I think this turned out really cute. I really like the rocks. And yeah, so go ahead and let me know what you guys think. Like I said, this is totally an experiment. I have no idea if this is going to work, what's going to turn out okay. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't know what this is going to do, if this is going to work. This is a complete experiment, but I kind of feel like I hate to try things because I'm so afraid that they're going to fail and things are going to die, that I end up just not doing anything. So instead of doing that and just thinking about it and researching, I figured, you know what? Till you plant stuff, you really don't know what's really going to happen. And just because something does die, it's not necessarily a failure, because you tried and now you know what not to do in the future. So, you know, failures are not always failures, I feel. We kind of sometimes are too perfectionistic, and we just need to try things and learn from our mistakes. So that's what I decided to do. Anyways, well, thanks for watching. I will probably be doing a kind of updated garden tour once we're supposed to be getting rain this coming week, and it's supposed to get really cold, like down to 32 after the rains, which is really cold for here. And so I'm actually going to be, I've moved all my pots together. I'm going to be covering them. We don't usually get frost where I live, but just to be safe, because some of the pots I have were recently planted and some of them were kind of cutting, so they're a little bit more tender. So I didn't want to stick them out in 32 degrees and freeze. So anyway, well, thank you guys for watching. I'm looking forward to, this is the last video of 2020. Hopefully I'll get it up before 2020 ends. It's Sunday right now, the 27th or 8th or something like that. So I hope to get that up, and looking forward to 2021. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a happy new year, and we'll see you guys next year. Okay, bye-bye.